everybody, welcome back. My name is Calandria, or hello if this is your first time here. I make all types of videos, advice, beauty, soon to be fashion, soon to be makeup, spiritual. I do a little bit of everything, so if you're into that, feel free to subscribe. And also, of course, it's the beginning of the video, which means I have to promote myself. I don't have ads, so I am my own ad. I also have my own homemade skincare and beauty line. And my newest addition, I just added crystals to the line as well. What's better than going somewhere where not only you can care for your hair, your skin, but also your soul? Come on now. Where else you gonna get that? But if this sounds interesting, you can check out all my products. Right now I'm wearing a lip gloss from my brand Omega Divine. So yes, if you're into that stuff, just check out my brand Omega Divine. The link will be in the description. And thanks already for supporting me just by clicking this video. For the title of the video, we are going to be talking about how to start your spiritual journey. I'm just about to hop right into it. I don't have notes, so cut me some slack if I do a lot of ums and staring, because I'm going off the top of the dome here. It's a lot of information. So where should I start? First off, I just want to say this. There really isn't a specific way to start your spiritual journey. Like, it isn't a checklist. Like, you have to do this, and that in order for you to be on a spiritual journey. Really, realistically, a spiritual journey is unique to your own self. It is your own unique journey. Your spiritual journey may not look like someone else's spiritual journey. It's completely unique to yourself. Maybe similarities, but like I said, it won't be all identical to someone you look up to. We're all into different things. You're like a 100% beginner and you have no information on spirituality whatsoever, and you're like just trying to freshly dive into it. Me personally, like when I first started my journey, I'm like a reader. And I'm always like that type of person to just Google random stuff at 3 a.m. while I'm up back in high school. So like, I've been on a spiritual journey for a long time. Like, I'm 22, and I guess you can say that I've been on this journey since I was... A lot has happened in my life, so I don't know. I like to say I've been on this journey since the day I was born, learning lots of new different information, going through different stages of my journey and religion and all of that. But when I actually got into spirituality seriously, like, and I really started studying it heavily, then I would say I was around the age of 16, maybe 16, 17. And for me, because I am someone who likes to read a lot of books and do that Googling, like I say, that was my best way to learning more information as far as spirituality. For me, it started with meditation. So I would watch like tons of YouTube videos on meditation and how to meditate at home. That pretty much was it for me. It was just really just meditation. I was, like I said, I was like 16, 17. A lot of other stuff was going on in my life, and spirituality was like on the last of the list, honestly. But then the next for me was crystals. And so I invested in a crystal book, but mobily. So I just downloaded, what's it called? The Crystal Bible from Judy something. If I could find a link to that book, I'll put that in the description as well. But I also started with that as well. Really, when you're starting out with your spiritual journey, there's tons of topics that you could research and get into when you're just hopping in. You don't have to start with crystals. You don't have to start with meditation. You don't have to start with herbs. You don't have to start with manifestation. It's literally what you are called to and what you want to do. Like I said, for me, it was manifestation, which led into crystals, which led into tarot, which led into learning about the law of attraction and manifestation and the laws of energy and all that type of stuff. And just one topic led to another topic, and here I am now. If you want videos on some of the things I mentioned, feel free to let me know. I can make some videos on that. But Yes, as far as a spiritual journey, it's really not a specific way to do that. Like, this video isn't really going to be long. It's not a long list. You really just start where you want to start. Also, shadow work is definitely important while you're on your spiritual journey, learning the ways of life and what works for you, and what works for you living your life and the best way to make you happy. Definitely shadow work. If you don't know what shadow work is, I can also make a separate video for that, but I'll just break it down and say that shadow work is basically all of your built up pain and trauma and just issues that you personally have, like getting to the root of your issues. Like, if you had anxiety, what caused it, why, what triggers it. If you are someone who overreacts to everything, like the littlest thing can happen and you just blow up, you cry, you throw fits, look into that, see what the issue is, what's causing that. All of this is a part of shadow work and healing yourself. A lot of us been through many different types of trauma in our own ways through our life, and the time that we've grown up, I can only imagine. So I'm sure almost every single one of us has some type of shadow work to do. None of us are 100% perfect. So shadow work, along with your spiritual journey, learning how to raise your vibrations and learning all of this new information is a perfect way to start your spiritual journey. I guess I can name some things that you guys can look up. Or like I said, if you want, drop some things below in the comments and I can try to help make separate videos to help you on your spiritual journey. Like I said, there's meditation, there's manifestation, there's working with herbs, there's spells like with candles, there's singing bowls, there's tarots, there's crystals, there's law of attraction, there's like different types of cleansing methods like sage and palo santo and lavender. There's also essential oils. Literally the list goes on. There's divination tools like pendulums. You know, when people use the Ouija boards, I don't get into that, but I'm just saying that's part of it. Like, all of that stuff falls under spirituality and spell work and things like that. And literally, just to sum this video up, just dive into it. There isn't a right way or wrong way to do it. There isn't a number one step that you have to do, a specific step that you have to do to start it. There's literally no wrong way to start your spiritual journey. Just start it. Just do what calls to you. And literally, that's literally how you start your journey. It starts from one thing and it takes you all the way onto a wonderful, long journey of learning and learning and learning. It's like you never stop learning. So that's pretty much all I have to say as far as how to start your spiritual journey. If there's something I left out or if you have questions about anything, just feel free to drop it in the comments and I will try to answer or make a separate video for you. Again, don't forget to support my business, Omega Divine. Be sure to subscribe, follow me on all my social media, and that's the end of my video. Peace out.
She just wanna go ahead and bump in the house. I got a bump going bump everywhere, so good.